What is up, guys, and welcome back to another video. Back here in the How to Survival series. Today we're back here over at the house, over at the villages, where you might be able to see some additions to the area from a couple episodes ago. Because I've been working on this tirelessly for the past few days. I haven't been recording any of it because it's just a very annoying process, and I just, sit back, relax, watch a movie while doing all this. But I have made heaps of progress, and I have one of every enchantment book villager. This is the most annoying part. Like, getting all these farmers in, all these in, and the majority of these stone masons in. These are easy because you don't need to make sure they have the right trait on them. But these guys over here, you got to continuously switch out their this lectern in order to get the right book. And I have made some of them way cheaper, like the knockback 2. But some of them I'll just chuck through the machine once. Efficiency 5, 23 from 64. That's a good deal. So yeah, it took me a very long time, honestly, a couple real life days to get all these guys in. And probably in a few hours, maybe half a day, got all these guys in. So that just goes to show you how much of a difference there is. But anyway, I'm just working on this behind the scenes. Honestly, getting pretty close to done with this project. Just got to get the rest of these guys in. Fill out the floor here. I'll probably put chests and stuff around. Then over where these things are, I'm going to add levers with redstone running on the top of these things. So once you flick the lever, all these will open, which will be nice. And these chests are just for things I was using to level them up and stuff. Yeah, I got one of every single book now, including the curses. Curse of Binding, and there should be a Curse of Vanishing. Yep. So yeah, got one of every single book, which is really nice, and we can get on getting max enchantments soon. But I do want a better source of emeralds, so I'll probably be doing a better iron farm in the future. In fact, I will definitely be doing that. But I've also leveled out a bunch of the land here, which just makes the area look a bit nicer, and it's going to be better for when I need to expand the walls. I'm undetermined if I'm going to bring the wall out just like in a straight square, or kind of follow this design into a little plus shape it's going to be. It's going to be more of a T, because where I'm going to be going this way isn't going to be that much bigger, but yeah, it's going to be more of a cross kind of thing, not really a T, because I'm not planning to have many going out this way, maybe like 5 on each side, because I want to have a few leather workers for saddles, and then a few cartographers, I believe, for like maps and item frames, which would be nice. But I thought, no, the leather workers weren't the ones I need a lot of. Clerics, those were the other ones that I wanted. They have a few good trades on them, and this guy decided to end up in here. But anyway, enough of all that. Time to get on with this episode's mission. But first, I think I'm going to clear my inventory. Okay, so now that I have my inventory cleared, we can get on with the thing that we're doing in today's episode. And that is going into the nether, going hunting for some netherite to upgrade, or some ancient debris, to upgrade my gear to netherite. And also I got 2 new cats, that's pretty cool. But I'm going to be showing you 3 different methods of going to look for netherite. There are more out there, but I'm going to be covering 3. So those 3 are TNT, beds, and the old pickaxe. So those are going to be the 3 methods covering. My favorite is definitely the TNT, because it's kind of fun and not very dangerous. Probably seconded by the beds. But that's kind of dangerous. And the mining is just very boring. But there is another method of using end crystals, but I don't have the resources for that. But speaking of resources, I'm going to collect a bunch of each of these things so we can get to work on clearing out a bit of netherrack in the nether and getting some ancient debris. Okay, so just after a bit of material gathering, I have gotten all the stuff that we're going to be using. So a bit of TNT, that should hopefully be enough, because as I said, I'm going to be using that for the majority. Do need a flint and steel. Yeah, my bow does not have flame, but I would prefer the bow to have flame, so I am able to ignite it from a distance. And since I have one of every enchantment book now, I can easily go and get that. And I have 90 levels, so I don't think that's going to be an issue. Trading with villagers actually gives you a lot of levels, so yeah, not lacking in that department right now. But anyway, if I just pop on over to this chest, here we go, the flame. If I just put that on my bow, now my arrows will be flaming arrows, which will be quite nice. Now I just gotta think of where an anvil is. Do I have one in a chest? Hopefully. Yes, I do. Alright, here we go. Now watch this. It won't set fire to my house, but now my arrows are flaming, which is nice. I don't have my pickaxe anymore. Great. Alright. Here we go. So now this is everything I'm going to use. My flame bow to ignite this TNT. The beds, if you didn't know, if you try to sleep in the nether, they will blow up. And the pickaxes for just mining. So I'm going to keep the pickaxes in my inventory. I'm going to be starting off with probably beds or pickaxes. So I'll take that, and I'm going to take a bit of storage just so I can collect stuff like maybe blackstone, and anything else I might come across. But anyway, let's go into the nether. I've actually just quickly taken a trip back to the house to grab a few things. My chest plate, because when dealing with the beds, I'm going to be taking a bit of damage, so chest plate would be nice. And I'm also about to brew up some fire resistance potions. So I got to turn it into an awkward potion with the nether wart, and then put in a magma cream for fire resistance. So that's just something nice to deal with in case we encounter any lava, any fire from the beds. That would be nice. So yeah, fire resistance and chestplate it is. Okay, so I found a bit of a place to start mining for the debris, and the where you want to go mining for it is anywhere besides basalt deltas, because the basalt there and the blackstone, you cannot insta mine like this. So if you're using pickaxes, that's a no-go, and if you're using TNT or beds, it's got more blast resistance, so yeah, I just wouldn't do that. But what you're going to want to do is anywhere that has netherrack rather, just dig down to a level of Y15, because that's where you're going to be finding the most netherite, and that is also under the lava lakes, so you will not have any lava rushing on your head, hopefully anyway. Alright, here we are, Y equals 15. Now I'm probably going to be making a bit of a netherite mine in the future, because I want to be getting a lot of netherite. But for now, we're just going to be setting up a little bit of an area to show you the different ways of doing things. So let's say this way I'll go using TNT. This way I'll go using beds. And this way I'll just mine in a straight line. So I think I'm going to start off using beds first, then TNT, then use the rest of the durability on this way, and hopefully not break my pickaxes while I'm at it. But yeah, that's the plan. So beds, TNT, mining. So I think I'm just going to show you how to do a couple of each, and then do a bit of a time lapse on me doing it for a while. So if we get our shulker blocks out and get a few beds, this is what we're going to want to do. So first of all, you're actually going to want to do this one in a bit of a different way. I'm actually going to dig out a bit first so it doesn't damage this area. But basically, dig a bit of area out there. Place your bed as far as you can reach. Put on your chest plate. This is why we brought the chest plate. Kind of hide behind this block. And then bam. There, we didn't even take a single heart of damage. And yeah, there's a lot of fire. This is why I don't like this method. It's a lot of fire you gotta clear and stay past. But yeah, it's a pretty good method for clearing out area. I believe there are better ways of using this method, but I'm not going to be doing them because I think this is good enough. Anyway, let's try that again. Here we go. That took a bit of damage from the fire now and still taking it. And there we go. There's our first ancient debris. If you cannot see it, I will head on over to it very carefully because there is a lot of fire. And don't worry about this dropping in fire or lava. It does not burn. So here we go. Hidden in the depths. And as you can see, it does not burn. That's a kind of cool feature of netherite and ancient debris. So any of your armor and tools that you make netherite will not burn either in lava or fire. So anyway, once you find your ancient debris, dig around it a bit like I have just done, because sometimes they can spawn in a bit of bigger veins. But this time it looked like it was just a 1. And once you find 3, that's your max. That can be anywhere from 1 to 3. Or of course you can get 0 like the rest of this area. But there's also another thing. You can only get 3 per chunk. So if you click F3 and G, you can see the chunk here. So I'm kind of in the middle of the chunk, which is what you're going to want to do. To blast out the whole chunk so you can get as much of the area as possible. Probably could have gone a few blocks more this way, but that's okay. I'll probably be paying more attention when doing it over there. But yeah, try going somewhere in the middle of the chunk and then just going forward. And that way you should cover enough land that you'll eventually get a decent supply of ancient debris. Anyway, let's explode some beds and let's find some ancient debris. Okay, so after using up all those beds, I think there are roughly 16, 17. I have 8 ancient debris, which is enough to make 2 netherite ingots, which isn't that good at all. So I can upgrade 2 pieces of tools or armor. I'll probably be going for pickaxe first, followed by maybe sword. Maybe, I don't know, undecided. But hopefully we can get some more. So as I said, now I'm going to be doing the TNT method. So the way this one works is you're going to just dig a bit of a pathway, like something like this. Let's just do this long for showcase purposes. Then we grab some of our TNT, place it 1 to 2 blocks away. I kind of just normally step back, whatever it is. Hopefully we don't place any too far apart. Probably won't come this close to the main area. But then if you have flint and steel, go light it and run away. But since I have my flame bow, I can just do that. Step back and I shouldn't get exploded at all. And it should cause a little bit of a chain reaction. And we can already see some ancient debris there. And we can see that this area is massive. We're actually blowing up 2 chunks. So we kind of have a bit of a different chance to find it than before, because we're not blowing up a whole chunk, but yeah, it should still be fine. I might move into the center of chunk more because that will give me a bit better rates hopefully. But I did see some back here, so I quickly go grab those. And if you find that a lot of lava is rushing from the top, just go a bit lower. So instead of 15, maybe Y12. And that should hopefully fix it, but I'm going to just explode a bit more and then see how the lava is going. But anyway, I'm going to keep doing this method until I run out of TNT. And then onto the pickaxe. See if this one can be a bit more plentiful. Oh, well, I guess this one will count towards it, because I've just found some while digging the path, which can of course happen. So yeah, I'm gonna keep digging a straight path to place the TNT, and then hopefully get a lot more ancient debris through exploding TNT. Okay, so I've wasted out of all my TNT now, and the grand total is 29 ancient debris, which is significantly better than the 8 from the other method, the bed method. So 29 compared to 8, got 37 in total. I'm going to just leave them separated for now so I can differentiate. But yeah, that's a lot of ancient debris, and that is really nice. But I'm going to be traveling back to the main area and then going ham with my pickaxe. But while I go back through this tunnel, I'm going to be getting some quartz, which is another cool reason to do this method, or the bed method, or really any other method. Whenever you come across quartz, maybe some gold if you don't have a gold farm, I'll just mine it up. It's a nice way of getting resources. This is a positive for all of them, but I'm just going to be doing it with this method because I thought about it now. This is really the only reason. But anyway, be careful when you go back, because you can have a lot of mobs. Also lava that's still going to be there. Got quite a lot of lava just lurking around, so I got to be careful of that. But anyway, see how much quartz we can get as well. Okay, so I have gotten back with a bit of quartz. Didn't exactly get every last bit. Kind of got bored after a while. But I got 3 more ancient debris, so it brings the total for here to 32. So that's nice haul for that little time. And got 5 stacks of quartz, so that's pretty nice also. But now, time to dig in a straight line. But I'm not going to be just digging straight. I'm going to be doing, well, I am going to be just digging straight, but not just one like this, kind of 2 wide like this, just to cover a bit more area. And this should hopefully get me some ancient debris. So I'm going to be going until the pickaxes run out, or until I run out of food, because that's also going to happen very soon. So whichever happens first, I guess, and I'm assuming it's going to be the food. But I might also switch to another strategy, which is going to be just, you know, kind of like this. It uncovers a lot of area. You know what, I'll probably be doing this. I'll probably be doing this for the most part. This is a much better strategy, just avoiding all the materials that you can't instantly mine, aka everything that's not netherrack. Yeah, and just continuously kind of go around like this. And then hopefully we can get some ancient debris. Although I find this is the least reliable method. Least reliable. Just the least reliable. So yeah, I guess I'll go until my pickaxes or food runs out. And then we'll see how much we get and see which is the best method. Okay, so both pickaxes are just about ran out. Don't want to run them completely dry, but once I don't see any glimpse of colour, that's when I say I'm going to stop. But now I just got to find the way out, which I believe is down through here. That should be where I need to go, yep. And let's see how much we got. 11 ancient debris. Not too bad. So I'm going to just quickly get home because I need food very badly. Ran out of that a while ago. And I also need to repair my pickaxes. So I'm going to go do both those things and then see how much ancient debris we got. And then see how much ingots we can get. Okay, so now I am back here at home with all my stuff repaired. Which is just really nice. But now here we can see what we've got in total. And we don't really care about the in quartz, to be honest. What we care about is this ancient debris. So, 11 from just straight mining with the pickaxes. With around 1.5 pickaxes of durability. Then, I forgot how many stacks of TNT. Maybe 6, 7 stacks, if that. Maybe, I believe I have 8 here, 11 here. Alright, there we go. Alright, yeah, so 32 stacks, around 5, 6 stacks of TNT maybe. And then, I think it was 17 beds with 8, which definitely appears to be the worst. But 51 in total, not bad at all. Now, we want to see how many netherite ingots that gets us. So, if we just put it into a blast furnace or a regular furnace, this just goes quicker in here. We will get this netherite scrap. Once we get 4 of them, just like that, we get a bit of gold and combine them together with 4 and 4. Doesn't matter how you do it, like this, whatever. It doesn't really matter. Just 4 and 4 on a crafting table. Get a netherite ingot. Now we can level up or upgrade one of our pieces of tools or armor. But I'm going to wait until all this is done, then we'll start upgrading. Okay, so I've got all the netherite ingots I can possibly craft. Got 3 scrap remaining, but I placed that in the chest. And I don't want these guys anywhere around here. So I'm going to go get a flint and steel to show you a quick trick, actually. So you don't get the bad omen effect, if I had a flint and steel, that is. Surely I got some flint. I got 1 flint. That's all I need, though. So if I just grab a flint and a steel and craft one, I thought I would have had one. Never mind. But if you don't want to get the bad omen effect and start a raid, just light one of the captains on fire, and that way you won't get the bad omen effect. And I just gotta kind of wait until these guys end up dying, or the captain at least. Because I don't want to start attacking these guys until the captain dies, to be honest. Because I just don't want to risk it. Alright, I believe the captain is dead. Now I can just kill all these guys, and I shouldn't get the bad omen effect. Because if I did get the bad omen effect, then I would start a raid here, which would not exactly be ideal. Oh yeah, the ominous banner is here, and yeah, we don't need to worry about it. But anyway, 12 netherite ingots. Time to upgrade. And the way you upgrade is by going to a smithing table. I believe that's what they're called. And I got a bunch here where the villagers are, so I'm going to just use one of these. But basically, the way you do it is you chuck... I'm going to go pickaxe first, but put your item in the first slot, then in the one where it kind of outlines an ingot, place your netherite ingot, and then you'll get a netherite pickaxe. And then bam, here we go. This is really nice, and I actually want to get an achievement, but I don't know if it's worth it. You know what? I'll get it just because why not? There's an achievement you can get if you upgrade a hoe. I'm not gonna upgrade both my hoes, but just one of them. Let's upgrade the fortune one, because I've been using that a bit. Been using it a bit to farm trees for the saplings and stuff, so yeah, I'll be using this one to upgrade it. But if I do upgrade it, I will get an achievement called Serious Dedication, I believe. And here we go, Serious Dedication. Use a netherite ingot to upgrade a hoe and reevaluate your life choices. This used to be a much worse achievement when you had to fully use a diamond hoe. And that's when hoes just used to be able to till the ground. But anyway, let's upgrade some of our other stuff. What else should I upgrade? Maybe some armor now. I'll upgrade the leggings because that's gonna give the most. Now let's see if I can actually upgrade the rest of my stuff. I'm just gonna see if I have enough. Yeah, I will. I will have enough to upgrade everything. Alright, here we go. Alright, got 3 ingots spare. So I could have actually upgraded the other hoe, and I still might do that. But I'm going to upgrade my chest plate so I can get another achievement, which I believe is called Cover Me in Debris. Alright, here is my chest plate. I should probably get a smithing table here just so I don't have to keep running back and forth. What? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of those and 2 iron to make a smithing table. Just in the crafting grid like that. Where should I place it? Here. But if I get that, and then, oh, I don't even need to equip it, but Cover Me in Debris. There we go, we got the achievement. And also, I do kind of look very purple now. Very, very purple. But I do not regularly wear a chest plate, so I'm gonna chuck that back on there. Now I got 2 more ingots left. I can use them on possibly this, and well, I got nothing else really. I guess I've upgraded every single tool I own, and I got 1 spare, so that's kind of nice, just in case anything happens. Got 1 spare, and I got a bunch of quartz here that I can mine up. But yeah, that's a very successful trip. Thought I was going to have to go for more actually, but no, appears I'm all good. So yeah, I am going to probably be working on the villages more and trying to finish that off in this episode hopefully, because I just want to get that done as soon as possible, because I'm so close to finishing at this point in time where I can probably finish it. I would say today or tomorrow, but definitely not today. But tomorrow I do have school, so I'm not going to be able to do it then. But we'll see. So yeah, let's get on to these villages and see how much we can do. Absolutely none. I'm not even going to be starting because I just edited this video and realized how many minutes it already is, and yeah, I don't want to drag it on too long, so I'll just be doing this in between episodes again as I've been doing. But yeah, next episode should hopefully be a good one. I believe I have a second iron farm planned to do then. Yeah, iron farm, much more efficient than the one we currently got. So it's going to be good for trading with villagers, which is going to be really nice for the episode after that. Because I have something else planned. Got a few videos lined up always in the future, just so I don't kind of have a mental block and wondering what should I do. Also, this guy's not supposed to be out of his cage, so I'm going to just kill him. Anyway, it looks like I got a couple villagers to get going, but anyway, that is it for this episode, so hope you did enjoy. If you did, please consider leaving a like and subscribing for more content like this. But until next time, later guys.